And today I'm coming at you with a ASMR get ready with me for just a normal day. I'm literally getting ready for my house. Anyway, if you like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment what you want me to do in my next video. Best suggestions get a shout out. Okay, so as you can see, first I'm going in with the Benefit Professional Pore Primer. Now it looks like a paste, but as you rub it in, it sort of becomes this sort of powdery texture. But it's got great coverage, so of course I love it. So next we are going in with the Instant Anti-Age Eraser Multi-Use Concealer by Maybelline New York. I literally nicked this off my mum in the shade 00 Ivory. Now I usually go under the eyes with this and just blend it all out with my beauty blender, as you can see I'm doing here, because you know I don't sleep, so I need to blend out those dark circles under my eyes. Now I pull a really creepy face when I'm doing it. And then any second now I should be blending it out, just sticking it onto my eyelids as it helps the eyeshadow sort of last longer, so I can get that awesome just had my makeup done look for the entire day if I'm like going out to work or anything like that. It's great, and this one lasts brilliantly. And here's me trying to act like I'm not watching Dynasty right now. So next we are going in with the MAC Face and Body Foundation. I can't remember what colour this is, to be honest, but it's great. It has really good coverage, it lasts all day, and I get sort of red blotches on my cheeks and eyebrows, so this really helps to just reduce that redness. Now when I bought it, the girl at the shop, she said the more you blend it out, the more you sort of touch it, the sort of heavier it gets. So I always aim not to touch it too much, and I always use my trusty sort of foundation brush just to apply it to my face so I know what I'm putting where, and I'm not just putting any random amount on my face because I don't want it to look like I'm wearing too much makeup. Of course, apart from on my eyes, because we want that to be really obvious. And if you can't tell already, I love my beauty blender. It's messy and mucky and I don't clean it anywhere near as much as I probably should, but it's like my favourite thing ever, and it's just a really cute beauty blender. So here's me telling Lewis to go away because I'm recording. He just doesn't understand. Anyway, so next I am going in with the H&M Perfectionist Finishing Powder just to add that sort of matte look. Now I use this in the shade Soft Sand. It's perfect for my skin tone, and it's also quite a light finish, so that again it doesn't look like I'm wearing too much makeup on my face, which is absolutely great for me because I don't want to look fake. So next up we have the MAC bronzing powder, and I absolutely love this bronzer. It's my favourite thing. I've used it so much I've almost run out, so I need to go get another one, but I'm scared to because I'm scared to break my bank accounts, which I do every single time I go to MAC, which you will probably see by how many MAC products I'm using. So I'm either going to have to brave my fear or just get my cousin to buy me more makeup for my birthday, which isn't anytime soon. So the key to getting a good contour, I think, is to pull the most fish-like looking face that you can muster, and then of course blend it out. The key trick here is to sort of try and blend it upwards, because that seems to get it to look a little bit more natural, which is great. So next we have my MAC words. Nope, there are no words. Next up we have my MAC highlighter. Now this is a soft and gentle, which has a mineralized skin finish in the shade A17. You gotta love how MAC don't name their shades. I always love a good name for it instead of just a random number. But despite that, I do absolutely love MAC. They are like my favourite place to buy makeup from, and I'm also using the MAC brush there, as you can see, which is 160S, again with no name, but it's a brilliant brush. It always gives me great coverage, and it always makes sure it blends out super nicely. And then I'm just blending it out with this like kabuki brush. I love this brush, I use it for everything, it's amazing. So now I will be going in doing my eyeshadow with the EYN Berry colour palette. I love this palette, it suits my eyes so much. So we get my brushes. Most of these brushes I got from Primark, to be honest. I'm living that student life. However, some of them I got for Christmas, which was really nice. So first of all, I will be going in with the colour Laid Bare from the palette. It's this sort of like goldy colour. It's a great start to do a sort of more natural, lighter, sort of smoky eye that I just tend to do for an everyday, not trying too hard look, I guess. I usually sort of use a stippling movement, as it makes sure that the look isn't going to be too bold, and I'll just do that on the sort of crease of both of my eyes. I love this palette so much, I can't say enough. And now that I'm satisfied, I'll struggle to put the brush away apparently, and then I'll pick out another brush from the Primark set. I don't often buy brushes from Primark, but these ones are really great. And then I'll just blend it all out, just to make sure it's not too bold. Always blend onto your eyelid. It's never a good idea not to, otherwise it just looks like you've got a line. Now that I'm done blending my life away, I'll be going in with the colour Chestnut Charm, just to sort of give my eyes a little bit of depth and just to accentuate the blue in my eyes. If you have blue eyes, an interesting fact is your eyes are best complemented by sort of bronzy browny colours, and I didn't know this until about 3 years ago, and then I went crazy with the sort of coppery bronzy look, which was crazy. And then once again I'll be going in with the same brush as before, just sort of blending it out just to make sure it's not looking too bold or anything like that. And what that colour does is it really helps to add some depth to the sort of eye look that I'm going for, and it just provides a bit of a sort of browny, natural, smoky eye. And then, now that I'm done blending my life away, almost, I'll again go back into the pot. And then I will be just selecting one more brush. This is a sort of fine brush, and using the colour Cookie Dough. Cookie Dough is my favourite thing to eat and to use on my eyes. But who doesn't love cookies, am I right? So I'll just put that as a sort of base sort of colour just to accentuate the other colours. Don't know if you can tell, but I apparently love the word accentuate. Awesome. And then I'll just be adding a little bit of highlight from Champagne Reception. Also love champagne. Just in the corners of my eyes. This helps make them look a little bit more bright and a little bit more awake than I usually am. So here we have my L'Oreal Shake and Glow finishing spray, but of course before I use this I'm going to realise that I completely forgot to do my eyebrows with the KCO brow powder. This originally came with stencils, but I never really used them. Of course you have to use an angle brush for your eyebrows, and then I'll just be going in with a sort of light medium brown just to give them a little bit of colour and make it look like I actually have eyebrows. And that surprise works pretty well today, which is always a surprise. And of course, finally we have the L'Oreal Shake and Glow finishing spray. I love finishing spray. I use it way too much and I always run out. But this is a pretty new one I got for Christmas, and it just gives my face sort of a dewy glow, which is always nice. And then, I don't know if anyone else does this, but I hair dry my face. It's a little bit weird, but it just gets it to dry that bit quicker because I don't have a fan. I will never have a fan. And then we just get the MAC False Lashes mascara. I love this. It really gives my eyelashes a little bit of length and thickness, which is everything that they don't have ultimately. And I find it's best to do this after spraying your face with finishing spray, as the finishing spray often made my mascara run, so it looked like I'd been crying when I went to work, which spurred some weird questions, of course. And now I will be getting dressed in this cute little outfit that I bought from H&M, which was literally 2 days ago. I love this top. It says influencer on it and it's just so cute. And so now I will be quickly just styling my fringe using the hairdryer. And now any second now I will pull out my hair and realise with a slight surprise that my curls actually lasted from yesterday, which is a pretty crazy phenomenon because they usually go flat and all wavy and weird, but for some reason they haven't done that today. Still watching Dynasty, obviously. And here's me, genuinely happy with how I look. It's a rare format. So I just get a bit of hairspray in there just to give it a little bit of volume all the way around the back. Brush a little bit of volume out and we're good.